For today's matchday lineup, we are in Llandudno. We fancied a night away here in North Wales, and of course, we had to throw a football match in there. We planned to make the most of the sights around the town before making our way to the match. Follow me on today's journey, and we start by making our way out to the local railway station. As soon as you step out the station, the Victorian architecture is very visible, and let's see how many Alice in Wonderland references we can spot. First task is to take some money out. After accepting my usual fate with scaffolding, I thought this would be a good stop. I grabbed myself some Welsh cakes. From here, we make our way down the main high street of Llandudno, known as Moston Street. And some trivia for you, the town is based in the modern county borough of Conwy. Also, the town's name literally translates to the Church of St. Tidno, which we'll find more about later. Now, Wetherspoons definitely won't be a regularity on this channel, but I don't mind it when they're based inside historical buildings with brilliant architecture. The Palladium was originally a theatre in 1920. I got myself a cheap and cheerful breakfast after a very early start this morning, simultaneously enjoying the building's decor. Back outside, we spotted the rather scary looking reference number 2. Here in Wales, the multilingual street signs are everywhere to see. I bypassed the Holy Trinity Church, but unfortunately it seems shut. Next stop is the Llandudno chocolate experience. This was quite a cool experience as it shows you the history of chocolate going from the Mayan civilizations and how it came to be in Great Britain in modern times. You're also given a couple of tasters to try as you follow the route. We even got a peep in the kitchen. We got our first view of the town's pier and promenade. It truly is eye-opening. You don't often see these on seaside resorts anymore. Comment if you experienced it. So we were planning to take the famous tramway up to the Great Orme, but the queue wasn't in our favour. So we decided to gamble and make our way up to the cable car, which is risky as it doesn't operate on windy days. We head up these never-ending steps behind the Grand Hotel and reach a very happy area of Llandudno, a former limestone quarry. It even has what's almost like a mini Stonehenge next to the King and Queen seats. The gamble with the cable car seems to have paid off with the queue being much smaller. I'm glad I took some notes out as it's cash only. And the cost for the adult return is £15, but they specifically asked you to pay 50p on the way back. This is the longest cable car in Great Britain and takes roughly 9 minutes. You're welcome to skip, but I thought I'd take you with me for the views. The headland at the top of the Great Orme was absolutely enormous. I was surprised to see there are actual farmlands operating up there. If time and my dress code were more on my side, I would have embraced the hiking trails properly and visited St. Tidno's Church, the namesake of the town. So after a little wander around, we went back to the cable car, mainly because the last return was at 2 o'clock, less than an hour away. And it was a wise choice, as soon as I got in line, the queue started developing behind me. And next up, we have the pier. As soon as you approach it, it throws all the expected food stands, shops and apparatus into your face. It's very nostalgic for any British seaside holiday. It's quite a uniquely shaped pier in how it goes left around the Grand Hotel and then right out to sea again. And we reach the end of the pier, which is reserved for fishing and crabbing. There, I appreciated the promenade views and took a well-earned break. Had to keep an eye on these vultures, of course. Then, we went inside the pretty Victorian style arcade. We purchased a fun card. And then had a little bit of fun on the grab machine. Obviously lost. As 3 o'clock approached, it was nearly time for me to check into my hotel. So we make our way back down the promenade. Walked for a little bit on the humongous pebbles. And here we are at my 2-star hotel for the night. After an early 6 AM start this morning and all the walking, I am absolutely knackered. A 2 to 3 hour power nap is in order before the match later. I made my way towards the ground and randomly came across this brilliant brewery bar inside an old warehouse unit. I was a big fan. It reminded me of similar breweries I went to in the US in the past. Oh, and the beer was fab too. Spotted where all the tourist buses are parked up. We have Welsh second tier action in the Cymru North at Maesdu Park today, as Llandudno FC host local rivals Rhyl 1879 on this lovely Friday evening. The really helpful ladies on the front door sorted me out with the entry fare. I bagged a matchday programme and a raffle ticket, obviously lost. Llandudno, playing black and white stripes, were formed in 1878 and played in the Europa League qualifier back in 2016. So we took ourselves into the clubhouse. Very relaxed inside, with plenty of club memorabilia on the wall. I got myself a soft drink, found a spot, and watched some EFL highlights in the background. As crowds began to gather, we popped over to the food counter, and I polished off the cheeseburger and chips. Next up was the mini club shop, with its hundreds of programmes and nice merchandise, and for £3 we added a new pin badge to the collection. Watched the players warm up at the side of the pitch. Fetched a pint of beer in a plastic cup. The club mascot, Di the Dragon, made an appearance and led the players onto the pitch. Finished my beer. As the game got underway, I started making my way around the side of the pitch, taking an interest in the fans' flags on the way. For the first period, I found a seat in the main stand to watch the sides battle out a goalless half. At half time, we had enough space to squeeze in a sausage roll. The dog tally came to 3. We found ourselves a new spot with a cracking view of the Great Orme, and where the away fans were making their voices heard. We got front row seats with the substitutes warming up, before Llandudno broke the deadlock. We walked back down to the other end to see the referee having a tussle with the corner flag. And then right at the end, the league was doubled. And tonight's game came to a close with Llandudno deservingly taking the spoils. A big thank you to Llandudno FC for the matchday experience. It was a great way to top off this brilliant day in the town. This was my first time experiencing Welsh League football and certainly won't be the last. A great win and good luck for the season. Pretty nighttime views of the pier before I turn myself in. Good morning. A few noisy neighbours at 3 AM, but other than that, a good sleep. The hotel's included breakfast was basic but did the job. I checked out, stepped out, and befittingly spotted one more Alice in Wonderland reference. I enjoyed one last view of the promenade and pier. This one nighter in Llandudno added up to a total of £127.23. If you've made it this far, thank you for following me on my travels. Do share your memories from this gorgeous place in North Wales and future club or town suggestions in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe and I'll see you next time on the Matchday Line-Up.